Sports as well. So why not? Yeah, I know we're not doing Twitch today for this stream because TPL is doing something else separately on Twitch. So hey, if we got some people from TTB Sports as well, that'll be nice. Yeah, I think I gotta edit that for the. I might not do that for the post game stream because I want to do my separate post game report for that on TTB Sports. I got Dibes saying do it. Oh, definitely Dibes. And also, Flyers have won their last 5 out of 6 games against the Sabres, so Dibes is feeling good for this game. Yeah, there's, like I said, I still am not fully worried about this team. Yeah, there's some things that they still need to fix. They haven't played up to their full potential like they did like they've been playing last year, but just I think they'll eventually get there. But yeah, there's still some concerns on defense. The defense just has been not the same as it was last year. Niskanen is still definitely a huge miss, and the penalty kill hasn't been great. It's been basically terrible. The power play hasn't been good at all this year either. It's basically borderline middle to bottom 20 of the league. And just, I know there's like rumors about there that the Flyers might go out and trade for a top 4 defenseman, which I honestly do agree they need to do. And there's a guy from Nashville, Matthias Ekholm. So he'd be a really good pickup for the Flyers if they can go out and acquire him. There have been rumors that the Flyers might be one of the top teams that try to go out and inquire about Ekholm from Nashville. So if you can get him, he can easily either slot into the top 4 or even play the top 2 with Provorov. Because I feel like that's also what's hindering Provorov's play a little bit because he's been swapping so many defensive partners. And when you had last year, the entire year, he played with Matt Niskanen, so he had that comfortability. And I think this year, when he's been being swapped with guys like Sanheim, Gostisbehere, Myers at some points, Braun at some points in the beginning of the season, there's really like no room of his to get comfort with his D partner because he knows maybe the next day it's going to be someone different. So I feel like that's one of the reasons that could be hindering his play because Provorov hasn't been playing his best either this year. So the Sabres are wearing their reverse retros tonight. Well, today, actually. Look good, and the Flyers are wearing their orange jerseys. So first time the Flyers wear their orange on the road. Oh yeah, I also think the state of Pennsylvania is allowing. Oh, come on, Kennedy, come on. I'll get to that moment next. Ah, man, hey, you gotta hit the net, buddy. Yeah, I think the state of Pennsylvania passed or is now allowing the teams in cities to have fans in their stadiums now. I know the limit for indoor arenas is 500 and the limit for outdoor stadiums is 2,500 fans. But I know the Wells Fargo Center already stated that they're most likely not going to allow fans because they would need over the 500 limit because that's also mixed in with the personnel and everything like that. So we just gotta think about that too. So probably don't expect fans in the stands for a little bit. Even though the state did say you can start allowing fans, the Wells Fargo Center stated that they're not going to, just because they need the over limit and stuff like that. Justin in the chat, how you doing, Justin? Where can I watch the game? You can watch it on NBC Sports Philadelphia, or if you don't have NBC Sports Philadelphia, you can watch it on the NBC Sports app, and you'll have the stream. Dive saying, when is the next Flyer Up pod? Okay, so yeah, a little bit of our schedules have been busy as of late. I know Chris is today going to Allentown to watch the Phantoms play. He's going to be one of the media members there for Flyers Nitty Gritty. So I think our next pod is going to be Wednesday the 3rd, and we are actually going to have a guest on that show. It's going to be me, Chris, and Tyson. Already got Tyson. He said he'll be able to join that show, and we're also going to have Jason Martinez on that show. So I think it's going to be around 8 o'clock or something like that on the 3rd. Got to get the little detailed setup, but I think the date and the time are set. So definitely stay tuned Wednesday the 3rd for the next Florida pod. I know we would like to get more pods out there more consistently, just sometimes our schedules gets so crambled. It's hard to do it really consistently, and the Flyers got a good chance. Oh boy. You got the Voracek, Lindblom, and line. Oh boy, that puck almost went into the net. Yeah, that is definitely going to be a great show, Dibes. I would definitely stay tuned for that. And we're definitely trying to get more guests to appear on the show now. So this will be like the third time in the Florida podcast that Jason's going to be on the show. I think he's definitely the most. He's the guest that's been on the most times. This will be his third, and I know I know Hunter Brody's been on it a couple of times, and I also I asked Hunter, since I'm buddies with him, that because Hunter does his own podcast now with Kevin Durso, who is the Flyers insider for 97.3 ESPN in Atlantic City. And I asked Hunter if he can ask if Durst can be on the show. He's a great hockey mind, dude. And they have their own podcast, Open Ice Hits, that they're starting now. And they have a weekly guest with Johnny Gaudreau every week. So that's definitely a great listen. If you're a hockey fan and you want to hear just stuff about around the league instead of just Flyers, definitely tune into that. Definitely two great hockey minds, and every week they're going to have Johnny Gaudreau. So if you like Johnny Gaudreau, definitely tune into that podcast. Yeah, Hunter posted on YouTube and stuff, and you can also check it out on Apple and wherever you listen to your podcasts at. So definitely tune into that. Great show. Oh, that's not a good turnover. Oh boy. Oh, okay. Penalty. Penalty on the Flyers. Oh, Buffalo got a penalty, so the Flyers are going to the power play. For some reason, I thought it'd be a Flyers penalty just because of the way the player was reacting. Oh, yeah, that's a hold. Well, boys, let's get a goal here. Let's wake up the power play. We got 2 power play goals last game against the Rangers. So let's try to get this power play jumping. Got Provy on the point. He's on the left side. It's definitely not the optimal setup right now. One hazy. Nice save. Damn, couldn't get the rebound. Come on, boys. Okay, we got a struggling power play against a bad penalty kill for Buffalo, so can we cash in at least? But knowing the Flyers power play, they'll make a terrible penalty kill look really good. On JVR. Get it around the net. There you go. One easy. Why am I getting so many phone updates? There's no room to shoot. Oh, God, he almost... Provy. It's the one thing that I really criticize about Provorov. He's not that good on the power play. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, he just looks so stiff. Oh, my God. Yep, here we go. Flyers making a terrible penalty kill look really good. We got Voracek on power play too. G Patrick. Is that Ghost? So it's G Patrick, Jake, Gostisbehere, and Gustafsson on power play too. It looks like that Ghost missed a net there. Get there, G. There we go. God damn it! Saw it all the way. Got to park your ass in front of the net, Patty. I do like the pace, though. Just gotta, even though the power play doesn't seem like, even because in last game against the Rangers, they were just shooting it all over the place. This power play did look like they're trying to get back in that old habit of trying to find the pass. So, not a best sight, in my opinion. Got to win the faceoff. There you go. To the point, Gustafsson, Scotty, and that puck is out of play. The game says it's on ESPN Plus, but it's not. That's weird. Yeah, I know. If you go to the NBC Sports app, I know you'll probably be able to watch the game on the stream. You'll just have to put, like, I think your internet provider or something like that to sign in. You're winning faceoffs at least. Damn. Almost got through. Well, put it in. Getting some chances. And it is going to be because I keep forgetting Buffalo doesn't have Taylor Hall in the lineup either. Even though he might be, honestly, but I haven't noticed him. I think he's injured, or he's on COVID protocol still. Yeah, there's a good chance by Scotty. I'll win the face-off, boys. Win the face-off, come on. There you go. Put on that. Damn. Dylan Cousins, I forgot about him. I forgot he was drafted by Buffalo. Yeah, he was a good player for Team Canada in the World Juniors. Oh, there's Taylor Hall. What am I saying? For some reason, I thought Taylor Hall wasn't in the lineup. Watch out, guy in the slot. I don't like the setup. I don't like it. They look a little confused as well, but get the puck, come on. Get it up. Where's the puck at? They got it. Penalty. Slash. Who's that on Farabee? What's the deal with Zade Wisdom, and how soon could we see him with the Flyers? Zade Wisdom has been amazing, dude. I don't know what the hell it is. He's the youngest player in Phantoms history. He's 18 years old. He's got 5 goals in 4 games for the Phantoms. He's one of the leading scorers in the AHL in goal wise. The kid's a stud. The kid is an absolute stud. And honestly, if he continues to do the thing he's doing, you never know. You could be surprised and see him up at the Flyers at some point if he continues to do what he's doing down in the AHL. Yeah, but Zade Wisdom and that goal he scored yesterday, oh my goodness. It was great. Yeah, but yeah, Zade Wisdom is looking really good down in the AHL for the Phantoms. Sadly, the first round pick, that's also with the Phantoms. I think Forrester is still out for maybe like another week or two. I know his injury is keeping him out 3 to 4, but the Phantoms have been playing really good this season. So, and I think Zade Wisdom is also playing on the first line for Lehigh Valley. So I think that's helping him with his chances. And hey, man, he's got confidence. Wisdom has been really good. Well, I don't like that we allowed that much offensive zone time, and from that we took a penalty. So Buffalo is going to be going to the power play. So we got to kill this off, even though our penalty kill is absolute garbage. Like, seriously, we allowed, I think, 2 power play goals again on Wednesday to the Rangers, but we allow all the people in the world of Chris Kreider to score a hat trick. Yeah, we got to be more disciplined because our penalty kill is just flat out terrible. That's a slash. Yeah. Oh boy, the Sabres have the best power play in the league. It does help that they don't have Eichel, but it's still the best power play. Oh god, backdoor. Go, get out. Push. There you go, Coots. Get him up, push. Ran into the freaking referee. 30th in the league on the penalty kill. Jesus Christ. Yeah, the Sabres definitely like being on the power play. You know, it would be nice to have a really good power play. It would be nice to have a really good penalty kill as well. Like last year, I think we were like borderline. I feel like our penalty kill was better than the power play last year, but like I remember, like for like so many years in a row, the Flyers would always have like at least a top 5 power play in the league. But I don't know why. Ever since they fired their last coached a power play, it just hasn't been the same. I don't like this. Nice save, Moose. Yeah, really, ever since the beginning of the season, I really haven't heard much out of Taylor Hall. You gotta check his stats now. What are Hall stats for Buffalo? I gotta see that. Where is rosters? Not Flyers. Buffalo. Hall's got 12 points this year. He's a minus 10. Ugh. He's only scored 1 goal this year, too. Yeah, Buffalo. Yeah, right now it just seems like to be the same old story for them. Oh, move. Don't like this. Oh, God. The penalty's killed, but there's still a nice block. Come on, move. Skate. Damn, it's offside. Good penalty kill. I'll take it. Boys, let's draw some momentum from this at least. Ooh, Lindblom almost turned that over. Ah. Elliott's career against Jesus Christ. He's 14-2-2 against the Sabres, a 1.78 goals against, 9.41 save percentage, and 3 shutouts for Moose against Buffalo. And he really likes playing Buffalo. Oh, boys, win the faceoff. Nice save. Oh, boys, let's not give them the momentum right now, because they are getting their chances. Watch the pressuring, and they force a turnover. Come on, Patty. Oh, God. Nice save, Moose. Okay, we're starting to turn the puck over a little too much. And there's another turnover for Hayes. What are you doing there, buddy? Come on, Scotty. Jake, put on. I like the idea, but just want to get pucked. Oof. Almost a shot from the slot there. Oh, boys. Damn it. It's offside. Under commercial break. Turn the puck over a little too much. Just a tiny bit too much. Oh, boy. Yeah, so I guess a little back and forth, I guess you can say. For the start of this game, the Flyers had a little bit more of the momentum at the beginning. Now Buffalo has a little bit more of it. Just got to get one chance to go our way and put it in the back of the net. Because Carter Hutton is not that good of a goaltender. Got to find a way to get pucks past him. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh, look at that layup. I guess for people that are still here in the live chat, I guess to get off the Flyers topic, just what are your thoughts about around the league in general? Just looking at other teams, specifically a team like Toronto and the way Austin Matthews has been playing this year. If you look at Edmonton, the way Connor McDavid has been playing. Connor McDavid and Austin Matthews have been outstanding this year. Most likely those two are going to be the front runner for the Hart Trophy, I would assume. Because Matthews and McDavid are just on a completely different level this year. And honestly, look at Mitch Marner, too, for Toronto. He's been racking up the points. I feel like he's been having a little bit of an underrated season. But also for teams like in the Canadian division, Montreal, they fired their head coach, Claude Julien. They've been on a little bit of a skid. So I guess Montreal, besides right now they got a little overhyped because they beat Vancouver so many times in a row. I know Carey Price isn't playing up to his standards this year either. And Ottawa's got a little bit of a win streak in their hands as well. Ottawa beat Montreal, I think, twice in a row, actually. I think that's what led to Julien getting fired. Come on, skate. Yeah, get the face off. We'll take that. Dive. Oh, God, my Alexa just randomly had an alert. Saying, talking to Dive, she'll hope that we don't have to call him up this season. Only 18, let him develop. I mean, if he continues to do what he is doing, and he might earn himself a call up if he continues to play that good. Yeah, I'm all for developing him properly. Yeah, because I know when the juniors start up again, and who the hell knows when that is going to be. I know he's going to have to go back down to the OHL when that starts up. But his time with the Phantoms so far has been amazing. And right now he is looking like an early steal from this draft. Because you wouldn't expect a fourth rounder to be playing this early in the pros and doing what he's doing right now. The Canadian division should have an asterisk because this whole season is an asterisk. Yeah, I know this has been a pretty weird season. Vancouver hasn't been really that good. Holtby has been terrible this season for Vancouver. I know that. Because I know with the Canadian division, you're either a really good team or you're a really bad team. I know Vancouver, Ottawa, they're not the best teams in that division. I know it's Toronto. I think Edmonton's one of them in the playoff race. I know Winnipeg's most likely in that race too. I know Calgary hasn't been the hottest this year either. They're really up and down. Just put it on that. Ooh, almost deflected in. Yeah, get the puck on the net. That's all you have to do. Get pucks on net. Get bodies in front. Oh boy, Justin Braun. Come on, skate. Come on, G. Put him a little bit in a terrible spot there, G. Get to the point. There you go. And that was blocked. One thing we do got to clean up too is finding a way to get our shots through, because I know the Rangers on Wednesday blocked a lot of our shots, and it looks like Buffalo's starting to do the same thing. Blocking a couple of our shots. They already have 6. We got the Voracek line out. Let's go, boys. On the line change, and that puck goes out of play. But if you look at other teams around the league too, like think of a team like Chicago and the way they're playing this year. Their goaltending has actually been their rookie goaltenders actually played really good for them. I know he's like 25, but like it's like Patrick Kane, Alex DeBrincat, they've been lights out this year. They've been amazing for them. I'm trying to think of other teams too. I know Tampa Bay, they're Tampa Bay, they're gonna be good regardless. St. Louis has been a pretty decent team. Binnington's having a bounce back year. Looking at other teams around the league too. Vegas, they're going to be good regardless. Colorado's going to be a good team regardless. Arizona, I think they're in the mix still. They're not a terrible team. They're not a great. They're a good team, I will say. Even though I did expect Arizona to take a dip this year just because of everything that happened with them in the offseason, but they're still a pretty decently built team. Like they're still going to compete. And honestly, look at a team like Los Angeles. They put themselves up a 5-6 game win streak. They're playing really, and Jonathan Quick's been outstanding during that win streak. A Canadian team will be in the Eastern Conference Finals this year, and they will get swept. Honestly, talking about the Canadian teams, the only team that I could see actually competing in the playoffs is Toronto. Just because I feel like that team out of overall is just the better team in the Canadian division. But yeah, that's definitely going to be something else when you get to those deeper parts of the playoffs. You're finally playing a different team for the first time that's not in your division. There's definitely going to be like a weird matchup because you're not used to that this year. But I guess we'll get to that road when it actually happens. And Hutton almost mishandling the puck. It's 6 minutes left in this period. This period's actually going by pretty quickly. Icing on the Sabres. Claudier is now second all-time in Flyers history in games played. Good for him. Good for him. I hope he can reach Bobby Clark's number, but I just, with the way everything's going with COVID and everything like that, and the way the season's been getting shortened like so many times, I mean, you never know. He definitely could catch that number. And you gotta get that shot through, Bronny. Yeah, and sadly, Drew's Ironman streak got snapped because of COVID. Now I think the Flyer with the longest active Ironman streak is Provorov. So I think Provorov hasn't missed a game since he got called up like so many years ago. Put that on net. Come on. Score! Coots. 1-0 lead. Nice pass into the slot for Coots. He just whips it. And Coots, ever since he's come back, he's been really good. Definitely been a good presence for us. So who gets the assists on that? Is Sanheim going to get an assist? Yeah, Sanheim's going to get the primary assist on that. Will JVR get a point, or is it just going to be Sanheim? Ooh, that puck might have gone off of the defender in front. Wonder if Sanheim's just going to get the assist on that. Maybe JVR gets the point too. I'll get in there on the forecheck. Yeah, Coots has 8 points since coming back to play. That's great. I don't like this. Nice save, Moose. Can't let him walk in like that, boys. Come on, Patty, let's skate. Get the G. Damn it. Come on, G, get there. Come on, skate. Let's go. How? Penalty, though. Man, you had a wide open net and you couldn't fit. I wish G just like went around the goaltender and tucked it in, but I guess it drew a penalty. God damn. Could have been 2-0. Let's hope we can score on power play, though. Get a 2-0 lead going into, hopefully getting into the intermission. Build some more momentum. And now the boys are starting to buzz. It's what you got to do when Buffalo doesn't have all their players, especially when they don't have Jack Eichel. You got to force turnovers. That's what they get. That's what they did against the Rangers. They made their defense really uncomfortable. Even though the Rangers, they were missing two of their top defenders as well. Got to get in on the defense and make them force turnovers. Honestly surprised my dad isn't down here watching the game. It's just me right now.
But I once heard someone say, but as I always say, it's okay to be afraid.
Okay, boys, let's get when the game comes back, let's get this power play going. It's our second of the period. We definitely need to cash in on this. Just to really... Yeah, I do wish G took the... Like, I can understand what he was doing because he did have Hayes wide open, even though Hayes did draw the penalty. If Hayes wasn't getting, I guess, attacked on, he would have scored on that play, but I do wish G would have maybe just like got around Hutton and just tucked it in. Yeah, that's the goal. I wish they would show the replay on the G play. Oh yeah, that puck did get deflected on Kuta's goal. Went off his hand. Win the face-off, boys. Come on. Yeah, that's a penalty you'll take any day of the week because it prevented a goal. And here comes our terrible transition. Our power play sucks, man. Especially when when you don't win the face-off in the offensive zone on the start of the power play, it's going to take 10 years for the Flyers to get into the zone. Even though they're just doing it right now, but they suck at transition on the power play. Oh, yeah, put that up. Put it. Couldn't get a full shot on that. Shoot. Oh, Coots found the open man. Hayes on the point. Now it's Provy on the right side. And now he's in a little bit of a weird predicament. Put it in. And you get the face off. I'll take that. Damn. JVR couldn't get and Farabee just couldn't get a shot off in time. Got to win the face-off, G. Come on. And we're not winning the face-off. Yeah, here we go. Keep the puck. And you can't. Yeah, not winning the face-off on an offensive zone draw is going to ruin the entire setup. And sometimes the Flyers just, for some reason, can never win the offensive zone draw on the power play. On Patty. Make the right play. Get there, Jake. G. Out of play. And he had so much traffic in front of the net. Why not take the shot? Win the face-off, boys. Come on. Another wasted power play. Come on, get that puck to the point. Well, Ghost wind up. He couldn't get the puck on his stick. Again. Come on, get the rebound. And here comes Buffalo. And definitely not with the two defensemen you want on the ice defending. He's got to play it. Here we go. Come on, Patty. There you go. Just the one thing we can't do the rest of the game is take penalties because you don't want to go up against that Buffalo power play multiple times. And we're actually out shooting the team once again. Come on, JVR, get on the fore. That's Lindbaum actually. Get on the forecheck. Excuse me. Yeah, Jeff Skinner really has been a really terrible contract for Buffalo. Oh, boys. What was that pass, Scotty? Come on. Rough. You get in the middle. Nice back check, G. Get back, get behind the net. There you go, win the battle. Ah. Get it out. Watch the guy back door. Missed the net. What was that yell? Yeah, get it deep. Get the line change. Up here comes Buffalo. Offside. Yep. Do like that Buffalo jersey, though. Oof. Yeah, those Buffalo jerseys are clean. Patrick couldn't get the rebound on that Gostisbehere shot. Get back, get back, get back, get back. I was going to say 2-on-1, but he couldn't get the pass up and good enough. Someone get over there. Ooh, almost forced that turnover. Lewis, make the right play. Oh, quickly up the ice. Quickly. Yeah, we're just going to waste the period. Yeah. Get out of the period 1-0. I'll take that. I'll say overall good period for the Flyers, even though they did allow a couple of dangerous chances for Buffalo. Say overall it was a good. I wish we did score one of those power plays at least to make it at least 2-0, but I'll take the goal from Coots. Let me check. Who also got the other assist? Was it just Sanheim? Yeah, it was just Sanheim. Okay. Say overall it was a good period for the Flyers. Boom.
Live Casino and Hotel Philadelphia, now open in the Stadium District.
Yeah, like overall, let me get the stats overall from this period. So Flyers led in shots 11-6. That's good to see. They're getting majority of the chances, which is a lot better. They won majority of the faceoffs. They won 68% of those. Over 2 on the power play, 6 hits, 2 blocks, 3 giveaways, 1 takeaway for the Flyers. And they outshot Buffalo. Couture with the goal is 4th on the season. Travis Sanheim gets the only assist on the play. And that's another goal for that first line. That first line is actually really clicking. Wait, the Flyers outshot? Yeah, the Flyers actually outshot someone. And honestly, if you go back to the Rangers game, they outshot the Rangers too by a wide margin. So maybe they're getting their confidence back and shooting the puck more. Maybe they took that Lake Tahoe game, for instance, and say, okay, we're not getting embarrassed again. We're going to put the puck on the net. Maybe that's something. The way this game is being called is concerning. Yeah, I can see that. That therapy penalty was really soft. And the Flyers did get 2 power plays too, even though I can understand why the refs called the one on the Kevin Hayes. He literally got high sticked. But yeah, it is a little concerning, the way the refs are calling. You just gotta find a way to be more disciplined, I guess. Can't afford to get Buffalo on the power play again. Who is your favorite Flyer of all time? Oh God. I think the player that really got me in the Flyers into hockey, watching the Flyers, even to my dad, really just grew me up on watching the game. I think it was Gagne. I think Simone Gagne is probably my favorite Flyer of all time. I'm a real Gagne's man. Just loved everything about Simone Gagne. Sadly, he was never able to win a cup with us, but he finally got a cup that he deserved with LA. So yeah, the Sabres jerseys are really nice. I was a little bit skeptical about them at first, but actually I do really like these Sabres jerseys. Because sometimes I'm just a little skeptical when you just go with white as your jersey for an alternate, but I do like the way these Buffalo jerseys look. Yeah, Dibes definitely love a Gagne. Gagne is definitely probably my favorite Flyer of all time. And also you can also say Briere when he was here. He was definitely one of my favorites. Giroux is always going to be a favorite of mine. So, yeah, I guess that's where you can go down a list of Flyers favorite Flyers because I wasn't really, I guess, in the mix. I was too young to even remember like Lindros, Leclaire, those guys, Ronick when he was on the Flyers. I was too young to even remember that. Is there more to Myers being scratched? No, he's just a healthy scratch. He really didn't have the best game on Wednesday against the Rangers, so I guess Alain Vigneault is just electing to give him the day off. And I understand why you're not going to bench Gustafsson because he did score on Wednesday. So I guess that's really your reason for not benching Gustafsson or Haig. But honestly, I would have preferred to keep Myers in and bench Haig. But it's Alain Vigneault, and I guess there's something to that. Hello, Alex. How you doing? Don't forget to thanks for joining the stream. Don't forget to subscribe to the Painted Lines Everywhere, almost in my damn own YouTube channel. But hey, you can also subscribe to TTP Sports as well. It's my personal YouTube channel. You can go follow me on Twitter at Amadeo Gracia98. Check out the Painted Lines everywhere you are at: Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and they're also on Twitch now. And I think they'll be doing something on Twitch at 2:00, I believe. Am I right there, Dibes? What are you guys doing on Twitch at 2? And what game are you playing or something like that? Yeah, definitely go check that out. You can join our public Discord server. That's going to be the first pinned tweet you see on Twitter. So definitely go check that out. And if you're Alex, or Alexis, if you're a hockey person, definitely check out the Florida podcast, which is also on the Painted Lines. We're planning on getting another pod out there this Wednesday, the 3rd, and we're going to have Jason Martinez on the show. So that's going to be definitely a good show. So definitely stay tuned for that this week. You're probably gonna be playing Road to Glory on NCAA football, or Call of Duty or Madden. Loved watching Lindros. He was the best till people wanted to cheap shot him. Yeah. I wish I was young enough to. I wish I did grow up during the Lindros days because those Flyers teams were just like great to watch. Sadly, they could never get it done in the playoffs. Basically, the summary of every damn Flyers team in the playoffs in history. But never know. Hello, Renee. How you doing? Thanks for joining the streams as always. First Flyers game I went to was the Oilers versus Flyers 85 Stanley Cup Finals. Jeez, that was your first. That was probably a really good experience for a first game. How much were tickets for the Stanley Cup Finals back then? Definitely not equivalent to what they probably would be priced now. How much would a ticket be for that 85 Finals? So now my dad has like an entire ticket collection over here. I can see this. There's a ticket in this picture frame right here from 1986. The total price was $12 for a ticket. It's probably not even a playoff game, but still. Oh, look. Yeah, there's a game right here from 1989. Game was $18 a ticket. Your old brother used to take you. That was nice. Flyers, yeah, I do believe you there, Haddonfield. Flyers are going to win the cup with Carter Hart in net. I know there's already people starting to slander Carter Hart because he is not playing up to his standards or anyone's standards, but there's more that goes into it than meets the eye. So, really, there's a lot more that goes into it. Really, a lot more that goes into Carter Hart's struggles. It's just basically, even though, yeah, he's not playing the best he can, he is missing a lot of pucks that he can stop, but he's facing a lot more chances than he did last year, a lot more shots than he did last year. The overall team defense isn't the best. The Flyers aren't possessing the puck as much as they did last year, which generated less chances for the opposition as they did last year. The Flyers probably have the most shots on goal against this year among any team in the NHL. So that's probably one of the major factors. And also, he is a 22-year-old goaltender. You're going to go for growing pains with a young goaltender. You just watched Gagne's Game 7 goal versus the Bruins. Yeah, that's always a good highlight to go back and watch. And definitely during the when the league didn't even start yet, it would always be I think it was late at night. Me and Hunter from Sports Talk with Bros would always just go talk with each other on Discord. And we're just hey, you want to watch a game? And we choose some of the random Flyers playoff games. We try to find the games that we really don't remember too much about. So if we're gonna we're not gonna watch Game 7 against Boston because we all know what happened during those games. We're not gonna watch, I would say, any games in the Stanley Cup Finals because we know what happened in those games. I know we watched one game where it was I think one of the first round games against the New Jersey Devils. I think it was also one of the games, I think, in the second round in 2012 against the Devils as well. So, yeah, we tried to watch one of the more random playoff games and stuff like that. We tried watching stuff from 2007, 2008, those playoffs, but the videos that we found weren't in HD, so we just didn't watch them because we just can't watch it not in HD. I think that's just a little weird. Yeah. Legion of Doom. Yeah, I wish I grew up during that time. Yeah, the 2010 run definitely was fun. Definitely was fun to experience with that team, and that was my first year being a season ticket holder with the Flyers. So that definitely was a nice treat to witness, and we actually went to every playoff game that year. Very surprisingly. Yeah. The classic 3 games down and 3 goals down. Yeah, I remember I think I was in 6th grade in middle school when that game happened. During that entire playoff run, I was in 6th grade during that season. And I was in, for my middle school, it was when you got into 6th grade, you had to choose what major you wanted to be. And I chose to be in the orchestra. So it was sometime during, I think it was May, where we would go to a competition that was somewhere in New Jersey. And we would go play for the competition. We'd go to, it was at I think some type of parlor or something like that, some type of restaurant where they hosted the competition at. We did our music, and then after that, we went to Six Flags, just enjoyed the day there at the park, and we had the award ceremony right after. I remember that award ceremony too. I think it was right along in that Six Flags Great Adventure in Jersey. I think it was one of the water show stadiums or something like that, where I guess they do maybe some type of sea animal show or something like that. I have no idea. Or to do some type of show that's along the water. And I remember I think because that exact day was Game 7 for the Flyers and Bruins. And I remember going home. It was torrential downpour. It was thunderstorming when we left the park. And we got on the bus as soon as the storms were about to hit. And we were on the bus, and my dad and my orchestra teacher, they were both on, I think they were listening, I think it was their phone, and they were listening to the radio broadcast of the game. And all I remember is that they're just going, they saying, shouting, score, when someone scored on, like, I think it was like when JVR might have scored the first goal. Like, I remember I really didn't get to watch the game. I think it was until the third period when it was tied 3-3. So that's the only period I really remember watching in person was period 3. So it was something like that. Yeah. So that kind of sucks because that was the one game I didn't really get to watch fully from that playoff run. And I know the Montreal series was fun. I think I think another game we really didn't watch fully was a game that was on my birthday or something like that. I think we went to the Funplex or something like that in New Jersey. And I was young. I enjoyed the Funplex when I was a kid. Hey, how are the Flyers handling season ticket holders with the stadium opening? I know what we're doing. I think my dad just told his ticket guy just put my payments on for next season. We're not going to deal with any of that stuff because I have a feeling when they do event, even though technically they are allowed to have fans in the stands, the Wells Fargo Center did put a statement out saying that they're going to try to push to get more people in the arena just because they feel like the 500 limit is not enough to accommodate for fans because you got to handle the 500 person limit is also totaling the number of players that are in the arena, the number of staff, personnel, the people that have to work at the arena. So they feel like that 500 limit is not enough to accommodate people coming into the arena. So they're definitely going to try to push to get more people in the stadium. Maybe somewhere to around maybe where the Rangers are getting in New York, maybe what the Devils are doing too, maybe get that 10% mark of fans in the stands. So there's some, and I know for season ticket holders, they're definitely probably going to give people with more seniority a better chance to get tickets. So we basically just said that just put our stuff in for next season. We'll worry about that when it happens. So it doesn't look like me and my father are going to be going to any games this year, sadly. But I know my first time going to the Wells Fargo Center this year is going to be on March 13th when I am a member of the press for Flyers Nitty Gritty. It's March 13th against the Washington Capitals. So that's definitely going to be a very fun experience. I think that's in 2 weeks. It's 2 weeks from today, actually. So definitely very exciting. Trying to get to some of these other comments that I missed. Yeah. Love the game when Keith Primo scored in the 5th overtime against the Penguins. Yeah, that's always a classic game. 1984 through 1990, Section F, Row F, seats 1 and 2 in the Spectrum. That's nice. A member of the Crazy Eights, along with Eric Lindros and Mark Recchi, left winger Brent Fett. Wore number 18 during the 3+ season tenure with the team, born March. My favorite goal from the 2010 was Mike Richards against the Canadiens. Yeah, that's always a nice one too. That's always a nice memory to go back to. I remember being in the arena for that. It's shorthanded. I remember completely losing it. I went to the pharmacy down 3-1 and all pissed. Came back home to the house. It was 3-3. So those 2 goals I actually missed. And it definitely sucks. Hello from Russia. Oh, we got someone from Russia in the chat. Welcome. Always definitely welcoming. Definitely welcome into the chat. Don't forget to check out the Painted Lines everywhere you go. Subscribe to the Painted Lines channel. Subscribe to TTP Sports, which is also being live streamed on. Definitely go give that a check. Dive saying, "What's up, Russia?" You fell asleep for the 2nd and 3rd overtime against the Penguins game. That's funny. Renee's saying he's going to get food and a beer. Definitely go check that out. Saying, what's the score? It is currently 1-0 Flyers at the end of 1 period. We are in Buffalo. The Flyers are going to be playing Buffalo in a back-to-back today and tomorrow in Buffalo. The Flyers' record this season, they are 9-4-3. 9-4-3 on the season. Yeah, just overall, the Flyers they have, with the record that they have and, not playing their best hockey, just imagine when they actually get to the play that they can do, where they can get to. And, also, you're going to be getting Konechny most likely back in the lineup. I don't think he's going to be back tomorrow. I don't expect that. He's most likely going to be back this week when they play the Penguins, because I know this week They play the Penguins in Pittsburgh 3 times. I think Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. So that's definitely gonna be a really tough road trip right there for them. Even though there's like really no travel involved those 3 games, you're just gonna be in Pittsburgh for those 3 games. That's always gonna be a tough matchup. Even though we beat Pittsburgh twice this year, they are playing a little bit better. Even though their goaltending still isn't there, I think they're playing a little bit more better. So Pittsburgh is always gonna be a tough competition. Okay, good. Second period it looks like it's about to get underway. That's been my sentiment, but what's the but, Steven? You're not feeling this season like you once were. I mean, that's definitely understandable. Yeah, the team's not playing up to their capabilities like they were last year. Yeah, like I'm still like they're still missing something, in my opinion. Like not like even though that's something that's most likely not going to turn them into an automatic cup contender, but they still really need to go out there and get a top 4 defenseman. Whether that's at the trade deadline, whether they do it very soon. Hopefully they can go after a guy like Matthias Ekholm from Nashville because that would be a great pickup for them. But we got the period underway, and let's get to it. Go Braun, get it up. Well, Joel. Yeah, Fairby's now the legal age to drink. He's 21 years old. He had a birthday yesterday. Come on, boys. Damn, almost had JVR on a breakaway, it looked like. Got a guy 2-on-1. Come on, get it over. Offside or hit with a high stick. Most likely an offside. Yeah. Like, if you look at a guy like Matthias Ekholm, he's been a really great defenseman in his career for Nashville. And yeah, it's definitely going to be a little bit pricey to go and get him, even though his contract's not that much. I think he's making $3.75 million for the next 2 seasons or something like that, this year and next year. So, like, I got to understand, you have to have the expansion draft in mind when you make these moves because you're going to have to, because the expansion draft is after this season. But definitely if you're going after a guy like Ekholm, the Flyers do have the assets to go out and get a guy like that. Like, if the Flyers, I feel like it's definitely going to take some type of draft pick to get him. It's definitely going to take maybe a roster player because you're definitely going to have to shed some salary and bring it the other way for Nashville. And most likely maybe you have to give up a B-level prospect or something like that if you want to get a guy like Ekholm. But I do also have like that tiny little feeling that a lot of teams are really afraid to make moves this year just because of the expansion draft. Because I know you had the whole trade with Pierre-Luc Dubois and Patrick Laine, but both of those guys wanted out of their respective teams. So I understand why that trade happened, but you're really not seeing that many trades happen this year just because I feel like One also COVID, you had to deal with travel, and also GMs have to think about every move they do with the expansion draft. Like, I know you don't want to call it a throwaway season, but like, you really got, like, that's also that's what's somewhat annoying with expansion in the league, is that you got to deal with the expansion draft, and this is like the second expansion draft in like how much, like 4 or 5 years, because we had the one when Vegas came into the league. On skate boys. Flyers need to get some. Hey, Biggie Cheese, how's it going? Flyers need to get some breathing room. Maurice, it is currently 1-0 Flyers, 4 minutes into the second period. Oof. I mean, you never know. Because I know the Flyers are definitely going to be losing someone good in the expansion draft, whether that's a young guy, whether that's one of the guys that have one of the bigger contracts on the roster. It all depends on what happens. And who knows? Maybe, I think, because I know this year this is when the television contract expires for the NHL with NBC, but there are reports that the next television contract is going to bring a lot of money to the NHL, where it's going to be like multiple networks involved. So I think NBC is going to be involved. I think ABC and ESPN are going to be involved. Maybe Fox is going to be involved as well. So that's definitely going to be a lot more money coming into the league, when it definitely needs. So who knows? Maybe when they get that money, they maybe raise the salary cap a little bit from the threshold that it's at right now. Goddamn, Joel. On Coots. Find a way to get it on net, boys. Find a way to get it on net. Damn it. On Proby. Ooh, how'd that not go in? Well, he needs help. On Joel. Gustafson. Haig. Gustafson. I thought that went in. On Gus. Put that on net. Maybe not. He's waiting. Haig. Damn. Get over there. Get over there. It's in. Still in. Really great pressure right now. Oh, we got to get a goal. Damn, Jake. Come on, get back. Come on, they're making a change. Drive the net. Drive the net. How'd that not go deep? Nice pressure. Nice pressure. That was a really great shift by the team. Wish we could have got a goal there, though. Definitely needed one on that shift. Come on, boys, help each other out. Don't. Okay, there. Almost a bad play, but it turned out in our favor. Come on, Jake, move. There you get it deep. Come on, Scotty. There you go, Scotty. On net. Deep. Nah. Got to use the boards there, Bunneman. Well, get on him, get on him. Oof. Yeah, really great shifts by the boys. Get back, get back, get back. Nice play. Good recovery by Braun. That's a not penalty. Nice save, nice save. Damn it. That wasn't a good pass. Come on, after all those chances we were getting, we can't let them get. So there we go. Deflects out of play. Yeah, good shifts there by the boys. Wish we got a goal. Really did.
Just a quick reminder of the COVID-19 safety protections we have in place.
And there's also something that's also bothering me with some of the ways fans are reacting. It's like they really want Chuck Fletcher to go out and get this, really find a way. With the situation that the Flyers were in the offseason, yeah, they knew Niskanen was retiring after the playoffs. Yeah, you can put it on there for Fletcher, maybe not trying to go out and get that guy. But when you lose a guy like Niskanen, it's you traded for a guy in Niskanen and you traded for a guy in Braun. You can't lose both of those guys. So you had to sign Braun. You had to get at least one of those guys back. So he brought back Braun. And if you're looking at the defensemen on the market, they weren't going to go after a guy like Pietrangelo. Too much money, and they didn't have it. They also had to re-sign Phil Myers. There were some defensemen that they were looking after. They were looking at TJ Brody from Calgary, but he wanted a no movement clause. He was linked to the Flyers, but he wanted a no movement clause, and that's what Toronto gave him. That's why the Flyers didn't want to trade for him or sign him. And also, guys, Torrey Krug, we weren't going after him. We already have similar versions of him on this team already, and other guys like Tanev, we weren't going to sign him to that money. Come on, skate. Keep moving. 1G. Patty. On Ghost. Drive the net. Help him. Push that. There you go. I'll put it on net, Kevin. And the net Ghost. I do say so. Ghost hasn't looked that bad this year. I mean, the past few games, Ghost honestly hasn't looked that bad. It does look like he's getting a little bit of confidence in his game, which is good. Am I saying he's the overall solution for the team? No. Get in there. Come on, skate. Come on. Come on, force a turnover. Damn. It's icing. He's not going to get there, though. Watch the guy coming in. Come on, boys. Come on, skate, Coots. Come on, push, Joel. Come on. That's a good pass, buddy. Come on, Joel. Put it on net. It's got to get through, boys. Damn, Gus almost turned that over too. Don't let him get around you. Nice save, Moose. He's got to hit the net on that shot. Come on, win this defensive zone draw. Come on, boys, let's go. On Ghost. And get the face off. I'll take that. I'll take that any day of the week. Come on, boys. Sorry, I muted myself right there. I had to. Well, my parents was asking me something. Come on, get that. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yo, keep it in. There you go. Put it on net. Ooh, someone's got to be there for the rebound. That was juicy. Oof. Come on, boys. Space is opening up a little bit. Come on. The puck. Move up, Patty. Come on, let's go. And that pass was out of his reach. That's icing. Come on, boys. Let's win this face-off. I'll win the face-off, because come on. Drop the puck, ref. That's a penalty. There we go. Now Buffalo's going to power play. Not good. Not good. Can't have him. We got to kill this off. This is a big kill because of all the chances that we're getting in this period, and now we just give him a power play. At least NAK isn't in the wrong places lately. Yeah. NAK has been playing a lot better lately. Dibes got the Sixers. Yeah, Dibes, are you guys doing a Sixers stream tonight, or are you just doing a post game stream? So I remember seeing something in the Discord, but I forget what it said.
Rutherford to job banking. One way we're helping to make a difference at PNC Bank.
At Domino's, we're more than just classic hand-tossed pizza for $7.99. We're hard handmade pan crust, tasty gluten-free crust, foldable Brooklyn style crust.
Yeah, if you want, I guess off game topic too. If I got some other additions to my jersey collection, so I got the Capitals reverse retro that came in a couple weeks ago. I got an Anaheim Ducks jersey. I got a Blackhawks jersey. I got the Ottawa Senators road jersey that they have this year. That came in the mail a couple days ago, and now I'm getting in the mail this week the Rangers reverse retro, the Lady Liberty jersey. Yeah, Tobias Harris is out. I know he's not playing tonight. Yeah, he had the knee contusion last game where he left early, so I think he's not playing tonight. Now, is this the last game before the All-Star break for the NBA? Or for the Sixers, at least? Surprised you haven't been watching the game. Side of the net.
That's what leads to this opportunity. Good one-touch pass, quick release off that shot, but just off target there. As you see, it gets stuck inside of that. I think I go out. You might want to have someone stay pretty close to number 68. It's a unique talent. He can really
Don't move. Not good, not good, not good. Yeah, clear. Clear it, Moose. Goes out of play.
He's been very good at this one, JJ. Doing a great job, picked up an assist on the goal. Ryan Elliott doing his part here. Another minute left on this power play. Ristolainen now out here for the Sabres. Looks like he's going to be at the point, but there is times that he sets up right in front.
They're going to try to shoot it off the face-off. Nice Coots. On skate. There you go. Oh, get over there. Come on, probably clear it. There you go. That would have been a hand pass. That's a high stick. Okay. Are they sleeping? Well, Thor sleeping, I mean.
Leads to the face-off outside the Sabres blue line. As they wait to drop this puck. The Flyers win another face-off.
Come on, boys. Get all the way down. There you go. Oof. Nice save, Moose. Yeah, get the face off, get the face off. There you go. Philly almost always gets the wrong brother. Now we had the wrong guy with the same name and Dylan Cousins. I remember Dylan Cousins on the Phillies. I remember that little stint of one of our prospects being Dylan Cousins. One boys won the face-off. Don't like that chance. Yeah, Buffalo was getting a lot more chances this period, but Elliott's been standing tall for us. I like that. But we're still out shooting Buffalo 18-10. So what, we had 7 shots this period, I'm assuming? It was almost through for us. Turn it up. Offside. Yeah, Ghost going after the guy with the puck. Oof, went off Elliott's mask. And both centers got tossed out of the faceoff. Okay. Come on, Coots. That's Hayes. Never mind. Come on, Patty. Come on. Ooh, nice save, Hutton. Watch the guy come in back door. Nice save, Moose. Nice save. You were super high on Cousins, but the fact is, if you are over 6'5" and over 230 pounds and play the outfield, you are just going to be very injury prone. Yeah. 2 good chances from both teams on that shift. One from Drew. Hutton made a great save, and then yet that's chance for Buffalo. Elliott made the good save. Yeah, so both goaltenders are making saves for their teams today. Oh, God. Oh, God. Hey, stupid commercials. Oh, boy. Yeah, that's it. Overall, this game's been pretty entertaining. More of a goaltending game, I would say. Yeah, Elliott's been really good for us this year. I still wish Drew scored on that play. Did G not get all of that shot? Hold on the face off, G. I'll get there. There you go. Move it up. Let's go. Let's get. Come on. Shoot. Let's go. There we go. Goal from Ghost. Great setup on the rush. Where was the defenseman at for Buffalo? I didn't even see that puck going on the play. Jeez. That's another point for JVR. He gets the assist. Right for the 5-hole. There you go. Get a 2-0 lead. Goes back-to-back games with a goal. Definitely building confidence for himself. Want Scott to get in there. Put on net. No, not a cross check there, ref. Nice keep. Cheek. Ooh, missed the net. Ooh, boy. Nice setup there, Gustafson, for the Buffalo. Nice setup, Gussie. Really good setup, Gussie. Horrible. God damn. Surprised I didn't go 5-0. Elliott, nice save, though. Jeez. It's a terrible pass by Gustafson. Jesus. He literally just sets Buffalo up for a one-timer. Yeah, definitely expect Myers to get back into the lineup tomorrow. Come on, bring it up, Braun. Skate. Let's go. There we go. Get some space. Get deep. Yeah, Steve, that was awful. I don't think Gretzky could put it on the tape any better than Gustafson just did. Yeah, that was awful. That was just awful. Well, get over there. There you go. Come on, Nick. Come on, Nick. Ooh, come on, shoot. It's another chance for Ghost. Yeah, nice setup by Nick, though. Yeah, just Hutton saw it all the way at the time. He was probably expecting 5-0. Hutton was more prepared for that. Come on, Patty. Get back, get back, get back, get back, get back. Watch guy in front of the net. Buffalo's getting their chances now. Watch Hall's by himself in front of the net, boys. Come on. Come on, help a brother out. Hayes, what was that? There you go, push it up. Okay, got away with a dangerous situation there, boys. Flyers out shooting Buffalo by 10 shots, 23-13. Come on, skate, come on. Shoot. Nice chance, Joel. Get it right back up. Come on, boys. On JVR. Hoots. Rebound. And both teams are getting their chances. Jesus Christ. Get it up. Let's skate. Come on, let's go. And the puck's now just bouncing away from us. Almost 20 men. Miss. Braun hasn't been able to get off. He's been out there a while. Go on, Oscar. On Scotty. Score! There we go. Man, but now just completely back and forth. Huh. Great pass there, though. Who was that pass by? It was Jake. So Lindblom, Jake, and Scotty got a point on this goal. Beautiful goal. Got the 5-hole open, and he put it right through. Okay, the boys, let's get out of the period. Get back, get back, get back, get back. Skate, skate. Why are you going away from it, Roth? I don't like this. Get there, get there, get there. Okay, it's out of the zone. No way, son. Good. Yeah, we definitely need more Lawton action in the shootout because he does get a lot of breakaways. There you go. Get the puck out. Finish the period, boys. 5 seconds. Oh, geez. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. 2 seconds. 2 seconds. 1. Get out of the period. Thank you. Oh, my goodness. Whew. Okay, boys. I will be back in a couple of seconds. I got to take a quick. I've returned. So, Flyers up 3-0 after 2 periods of play. So let's get the stats from that period, and let's discuss. So, Flyers are leading in shots, 26-14. Yeah, we just brought that up too. Steven said that too, Sean. Lawton should get more chances in the shootout with with how many breakaways he gets on and scores. So Gostisbehere got the first goal of the second period, assisted from JVR Gauthier. Then Lawton got the last goal in the breakaway from Lindblom and Voracek. Flyers are outshooting Buffalo 26-14. Flyers are winning 61% of the faceoffs. Both teams are 0-2 on the power play. Flyers have 8 hits, 2 blocks, 5 giveaways, and 5 takeaways. Flyers had 15 shots in the second period. Wow. Yeah, so overall, 2 good periods for the Flyers, I would say. Yeah, now we got to close it out like what you just said, Sean. Third period, get pucks in deep and stay out of the box. I agree. Parents forgot something.
Los Angeles Kings select Quentin Byfield.
History doesn't just live in the past, it's all around us. And Black history is building the future every day.
Let's see what else to talk about.
Welcome into intermission live. Flyers up 3-0 after 2.
Yeah, feeling good right now.
Sabres in Buffalo's Aaron Hatcher, joined by Arnold.
Do the Flyers lead the league in offensive zone penalties, or is it just me? Usually good for 1 or 2 a game.
The confidence, the momentum continues to build off of it. It's his second goal in 2 games here, Scott. And what a beauty it was from Shane Goss's there.
Yeah, we talked about it before. The confidence building in him, you could tell that he was getting his skating legs under him.
Okay, what else? Let's see something. Where's my tracking on here? That's Carolina Philly. Okay. I'm trying to think of what else. We look at the standings around the leagues. Let's see what there is to talk about. Yeah, you got the Canadian division. Toronto dominating that division. They got 32 points, 15-4-2. Edmonton's second place. They're 28 points, 14-8-0. Winnipeg has 25 points. They're 12-6-1. Montreal has 22 points. They're 9-6-4. The Calgary Flames, they're one of the teams looking out. They have 20 points. They're 9-10-2. Vancouver, they only have 18 points. They're 8-14-2 and not been playing good at all for Vancouver. And they played the most games out of the Canadian division. And the Ottawa Senators, they have 15 points. They're 7-14-1. Central Division, oh yeah. Another team I forgot to talk about, Florida. The way Florida's been playing this year, geez. They're first place in the Central Division. They have 28 points, 13-4-2. Tampa Bay's in second. They got 27. They are 13-4-1. Chicago's in third. Geez, that's still weird to say. They're 26 points, 11-6-4. Carolina's in fourth place. They got 25 points. They're 12-6-1. Columbus, they're one of the teams looking out. They have 21 points. They're 8-5. Dallas, they're 6-5-4. They only have 15 games played this season, so Dallas is going to have a lot of catching up to do. Nashville, they're 8-11-0. Nashville has just been flat out bad this year. Jeez, they've really been on a downward decline. And then you got the Detroit Red Wings in last place with 15 points, 6-13-3. Then you get the Eastern Division, Boston in first place. This division is neck and neck from first to fifth. Boston, you got Boston and Washington both with 24 points. You got the Islanders with 23, the Flyers with 21 points, and the Penguins with 21 points. So this series against the Penguins coming up, these next 3 games is going to be huge for the Flyers. Huge. Then you also got the Rangers. They're in sixth place. They got 17 points. The Devils are in seventh place. They got 16. And you got Buffalo in last with 15. If the Flyers win tonight where they are in the standings, I think they would be in – they would either be – which I'm trying to get – I think they'd be in – I think they move into third place against the Islanders. They technically be tied for third place with the Islanders, but I think they would move. They would take the third place spot just because they played less games, and they've also, I guess, they won the games against the Islanders or something like that. I have no idea. If you look at the Western Division, that division is also, geez, it's neck and neck from first place to sixth place. Vegas is in third with 23 points. Minnesota's in second with 22. St. Louis is in third with 22. Colorado's in fourth with 21. Well, it's a 3-way tie for 4th, 5th, and 6th. Colorado, Los Angeles, and Arizona. And then you got the 2 other California teams that are just not playing that good. San Jose and Anaheim, 16 points. But you got Trevor Zegras for Anaheim looking really good, their prospect. Well, their top prospect. Thought I saw Washington was beating up on New Jersey today. Are they? Let me check the scores. The Capitals are leading the Devils 3-2 in the second intermission. Capitals scored 3 goals in the first period. Yep. Capitals scored the first 3 goals, but now the Devils have scored 1 goal in each of the first and the second. Jeez, Calgary is killing Ottawa 6-2. Does Johnny Gaudreau have any goals in this game? He has a point on that. Gaudreau has 2 points. Yeah, Gaudreau only has 2 points in this game. Yeah. Yeah, Gaudreau only has 2 points in this game. So you got other games today. You got 3 p.m. Columbus and Nashville. That game's I'm not sure about that. Toronto and Edmonton. That's gonna be a fun game to watch. Toronto and Edmonton. That's at 7 o'clock. It's on the NHL Network if you have that. 7 o'clock is gonna be Pittsburgh and the Islanders, and then also at 7 is gonna be Dallas and Tampa Bay. 7 o'clock again, Carolina and Florida. 8 o'clock, Detroit and Chicago. 8 o'clock, Los Angeles and Minnesota. 9 o'clock, Colorado, Arizona. 10 o'clock, Vegas and Anaheim. 10 o'clock, Winnipeg and Montreal. 10:30, St. Louis and San Jose. So there are a lot of games on tonight. And apparently the score for this game is XX. Apparently there's been a lot of graphical issues in this game. You got games tomorrow. Yeah, Flyers tomorrow at 3 p.m. That game's on ESPN+. Tomorrow, the NBC game tomorrow is Boston and the Rangers. That's at 12. Another 3 o'clock tomorrow with Nashville and Columbus. Another 3 o'clock with Washington and New Jersey. A 5 o'clock game with Pittsburgh and the Islanders. 7 o'clock game on NBC Sports Network, Detroit and Chicago. And that's it. Yeah, Sixers and Cavaliers are playing tonight in memory of Tobias Harris. Yeah, is this the last game they're playing before the All-Star break? I have no idea. I have to check their schedule. Let me go to the Sixers. No, they play Monday the 1st against Indiana. When is the All-Star break? Let me see. Let me go to the Sixers specifically. Schedule. There we go. Okay, so they have 3 more games left before the All-Star game. Okay. Yeah, they play today, they play Monday, and they play Wednesday. Today against Cavaliers, Monday against the Pacers, and Wednesday against the Jazz. So that's gonna be a tough stretch of 2 games for the Sixers. Then I'm assuming it's gonna go into All-Star break. Christopher Macy's, welcome to the chat, buddy. You have hella money on Buffalo. Oh boy. The score right now is 3-0 Flyers. So your bet is looking at the wayside right now. Yeah, hopefully that's not a jinx though, because it's a 3-0 lead. But with the way the Flyers are playing right now, I can hopefully they can have a good third period. Still need that 60-minute effort. Yeah, if I look at the freaking the NBA standings, it's like the first 3 teams in the Eastern Conference. It's Sixers, Brooklyn, and Milwaukee. Jeez, those 3 are the juggernauts of the Eastern Conference. A fool and his money are soon parted. You got Sixers in first place, Nets in second place, Milwaukee in third place, Raptors are in fourth. They're 17-17. Miami Heat in fifth, Knicks in sixth, Boston in seventh, and the Pacers in eighth. The bet was like 5 times. Jeez, the Jazz are killing it. They're 26-7, man. Wait, how much money did you bet on this game? You got the Jazz in first place in the Western Conference, Clippers in second, Lakers in third, Phoenix in fourth, Spurs in fifth, Trailblazers in sixth, Warriors in seventh, and the Nuggets in eighth. Yeah, the Western Conference is a lot more competition than the East. Jeez. It's like from 4th place to 8th place, every team is either at 500 or below 500. Oh yeah, the expansion draft is definitely going to suck for a lot of teams, and I also do think the Flyers can suck for. Yeah, if I go to the I wonder if I can share. I want to try sharing my screen actually for you, so you guys can see as well. Hopefully, it doesn't mess up with the internet connection now. So let me go to Cap Friendly. So let me go here. Where is that interactive? I would think so. It's an interactive. Yep, Seattle expansion draft. So if I can go to, if it loads in enough time. It's not going to load. Okay. Gonna jump to the Flyers. Let me share the screen for you guys so you can see. Chrome tab. You guys can see this, right? Hopefully it's not messing up too much with the internet connection. Yeah, just let me know if you guys can see this, because I'm not sure if like the internet connection for me is like terrible. Let me just check on my phone as well. Make sure nothing's wrong with it. Let's check on my phone. Okay, so let me go here. Yeah, so if you look at the Flyers list for the expansion draft, if you guys can see it. So it's so like this is where the Flyers like what the requirements are to expose people. So they need, it's either you choose to protect 7 forwards, 3 defensemen, or 1 goaltender, or you choose to protect 8 forwards and defensemen and 1 goaltender. So I'm trying to see what does this mean. 2 forwards must be left unprotected who are under contract for next season and have met one of the 2 following requirements. Okay. So it's probably the same thing with defense, yeah. And same thing with goaltenders, okay. So if you go down the list for the Flyers, so Giroux and Kevin Hayes, they automatically have to be protected because they have the no movement clause. But then if you look at like some of these other players on the list, they got to protect 5 more forwards. So like you would know Connecting is a guy you're going to protect. You know Couturier is a guy you're going to protect. I'm assuming, I'm trying to think who else are guys that they can protect. Or like they have to be exposed or something like that. Like would you have to protect Lindblom maybe? Would you protect Voracek? Would you protect JVR? Because you got to get at least, 3 more people protected if you're going with the 7 forward route. So, like, who else would you protect on the forward side besides, like, the typical Giroux, Hayes, Connecting, and Couturier? Who else would you... Because Farabee actually does not have to be protected. He is actually exempt from the expansion draft. So you don't have to worry about guys like Farabee or anything like that. But on the goaltending side, Hart has to be protected since he needs to be. So that leaves Elliott, Sandstrom, and Lyon exposed in the expansion draft. If you're looking at defensemen, you would honestly, if they do make a trade this year for a defenseman, if they get Ekholm, they would have to make a choice on that, because if they don't make a trade for a defenseman, your obvious protections are Myers, Sanheim, and Provorov for defense. And you leave all these other guys unprotected. So that means you're leaving Ghost unprotected, leaving Braun unprotected, Robert Haig unprotected, all of these guys. If you look at forward core, like who else would you protect on the forward core? Like, do you guys have any ideas? Because, do you go out and maybe take a risk? like, do you take a risk and maybe not protect Nolan Patrick because maybe teams like don't want to take the risk with him in his injury situation? Do you take the risk with protecting a guy like Lindblom? Do you protect Scott Laughton? Like, I don't think they're going to protect Raffle. I highly doubt that. Like, I can definitely see them protecting one of these two guys, Voracek or JVR. I can honestly see one of those two getting protected and one getting exposed. So it's definitely a tough situation for all teams. So let's see if you, like, since we got the 3 defensemen required, so trying to think, who else can you protect? The Flyers back on the ice too. Okay, so let's stop the share screen for now. Let's get back to the game.
Between the benches, getting ready for the game. I think it worked for G pretty well in that game, and maybe he's trying it again. So hopefully they have a good third period, and he does it tomorrow as well.
Let's have a good period, boys.
Yeah, he's been really good. I think we showed some of the clips in that second period of some of his work throughout the game so far, and wins another draw here to get things started.
He's been dominant in the face-off circle, but the Sabres get the puck right back and dump it in.
You gotta make the right play, Elliot. Get over there, Sanheim. Get out. Come on, move. You know, get it out. There you go. Come on, Hazy, get it deep. There you go.
Change underway. Flyers have been part of a lot of high-scoring third periods. Both ways, high-scoring. They don't really want that here, right?
Nope, they want to shut things down. They want to outchange the Buffalo Sabres here. All 4 lines want to be a part of it, and they want to make sure you hustle in, get pucks in deep, and get off the ice in a hurry and allow everybody to stay involved, especially in a back-to-back situation.
I'll Ghost get there. I don't like this. You definitely know Buffalo's going to put Hall out there any chance they get. Like Hall, Olofsson, those guys. Definitely got to get pucks deep. Don't take penalties because that's definitely not going to be very helpful for you guys. That's a nice thing. Yeah, Buffalo has a different jump this period. Definitely was going to expect that. Yeah, those guys have definitely made an impact in this game. Each one getting a point. Jake Oscar with the assist, Lawton with the goal and the breakaway. Oh, boys, move it up. There you go. Come on, move up. Come on, Ghost, get it deep. There you go. There you go, Gus. Mom. Sure. No, didn't. Never mind. Thought it went in. Thought the way from Jake's like little reaction, I thought it went in.
Great shot there against the New York Rangers on the power play, and today jumping up, reading the play, and sniping 1-5 right there past Carter. Great to see Shane start to pick up the goal scoring again.
One on the face-off.
Confidence should start to grow, and who knows where Shane's going to take it to.
Out of play. I think a lot more whistles to start this period, though.
He owned up to the fact that he missed that shot. Let's put Keith Jones in his skates. Do you fess up to the interview?
No, I would have pretended I meant to shoot it there, JJ. As honest as I am, I did like to lie about goals.
Just like not copying on his ends.
Exactly. Yeah. That's your story.
On the face-off, Scotty. There you go. Yeah, Lawn has been winning faceoffs for us today. A lot of them.
Missed check with that pass. Jake missed the puck. Now the Sabres after it does bounce out in center stall. Getting it back to Ristolainen. He turns it over. Flyers after it. Then Bluff got it in onside across the board. Check tip.
Get it deep. Come on. There you go. Put it on. There you go. Put it on net. Yeah. Didn't get a shot off enough time. It's a good chance, though. Lona wasn't able to settle down the puck in enough time to, like, rip it in. Yeah. Couldn't settle it. Yeah, it took a little too long to settle it down. I'll win the face-off.
Yeah, it's tough and tight like that to try to elevate it quickly. Some of the best goal scorers in the game can do it a lot quicker. It's a difficult play to make. A lot at the right plan.
Almost. There you go. Come on, Braun. That's not a nice one. Come on. Forecheck. Don't take a penalty, though. There you go, Nick. Damn. That was a great forecheck, though. Damn, I think that was that took the shot, Raffle, or was that Bunneman? That was a great forecheck, though. Yeah, it was Raffle. Yeah, Raffle. Oh my God, he had a wide open net and he hit the post. Ding did it right off the pipe. Little smile from Nick Albay-Kubel. Yes. I'll get there. Nice save, Moose. Let's skate. Come on. 3-on-2. Slowing down. Come on. Shoot! What are you doing, Kevin? Look, this line has chemistry. Hayes needs to shoot. Off the post. Whew. Come on, bring it back up. Both teams hitting post in this period. Don't take a penalty. Come on, help each other out. I don't like this. Nice save. God damn it, he got poked. Well, get there. Come on, get there. Help each other out. Not win the puck battles. Don't take a penalty. Get there, Coots. Come on. God damn it. Out of play. Jeez. Oof, that was right off the pipe. Got to win the faceoff here. Nope. Okay, good thing they missed on the pass. Get a little break out of the zone. I'll move it over. There you go. I got to push on that. Come on, Jake, let's go. Come on, Oscar. Shoot. Yeah, no room. Ooh.
The Sabres will move up. There's Stahl. That's the Leinart, but taken right back by Sanheim, who's had a very strong game. Braun in ahead. Off the board, check. Kopiari knocks it down and then lays it back into the Philadelphia zone. Fires will change here. Sanheim looks things over. We approach the 6-minute mark of this third period. That one off of Bonnett and down the ice.
Come on.
Back. He's been a healthy scratch as Kopiari.
That's a nice thing. Yeah, it's right on Elliott. Never mind. Come on, skate. Let's go. 3-on-2. On net. I'll take that. I'll take an offensive zone draw.
It's not quite March, but we're working like mad to come up with new slam dunk offers for hoop season. Want proof?
Yeah, Buffalo getting a lot more, which is expected, honestly. They're going to press in this period. But Elliott's made some saves. They've hit the post a couple of times. We're also still getting chances on the other side of the ice, which I do like, and we're forward checking.
So download the DraftKings Sportsbook app. Sign up with the promo code. Bet $1 to win 100 and make it rain.
The Hyundai Elantra was named the 2021 North American Car of
I
the
do
Year.
like it. Let's go.
Most prestigious awards, a pretty big
It is weird. It's really quiet in my house now.
At the Hyundai Big Deal event, you'll get huge deals on our entire lineup of cars and SUVs, including the award-winning Elantra. So hurry in today, because this celebration is just too big to miss.
In honor of President's Day, Lisa Sonata for $129 a month, or an Elantra for only $199.
Let's keep her going, boys.
Offers end March 1st.
Remember how it felt when you didn't know the limits and anything seemed possible? At Jefferson, we push beyond limitation. We make the seemingly impossible possible. As students, we can turn style into something timeless or plan a city that can redesign itself. We can invent new
I kind of do like the afternoon games. They get it done in the afternoon, and you can just enjoy the rest of your day.
Remember how it felt when anything seemed possible? Apply now.
Let's try to finish this game off, though. 13 minutes left.
Get a nice look at downtown Buffalo. Good game here for the Flyers so far. Now is the time to stock up on the latest Flyers gear. Shop brand new tees, hats, hoodies, jerseys, and more. Flyers apparel.
Yeah, who's ready for that's still in the chat for when baseball comes back and the Phillies allowing 2,500 people to come into the stadium? Who's ready for that? I would definitely like to try to get a Phillies game here or two, if it's possible, though. But always definitely try to be safe as mostly safe as possible, though. It's a nice thing. Skate, 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 skate. No icing, never mind. Nice save, Moose. Come on, skate. Got Butterman coming in. Nice forecheck, Patty. Ooh.
Who gets Montour joining the rush? Montour will just pop that one deep into the Philadelphia zone. Rover off first there. Quickly.
Oh, hey, missed the net there. Whew.
Flyers again were there first in the puck, but didn't do much with it. Here's Reeder. Back out to the point. Put it across.
Nice blocked in front. Come on, get over there, Hayes. Come on. Gotta skate. Outplay.
Let's take a look at our Toyota Camry turning point of this game. It's going to come from the guys that were back in the lineup for this one. Scott Lawton buries it for a check. Lindblom pick up the assist. Pretty passing play. puck movement leads to a beautiful move by Scott Block. He buries the goal right there. Lindblom's had a heck of a game here as well. Both Block and Lindblom having a conversation on the bench. Great to see those guys back along with Voracek and Block.
Travis Konecny, the only remaining active Flyer on the COVID list, could come off as early as tomorrow, I believe. We would see about his availability since he has not been skating with the team. There's Sam Reinhart.
Yeah. I don't expect TK to be playing tomorrow. I think his first game's back is going to be against the Penguins.
Sean Couturier.
Well, Coots, get around him. Bring the puck in yourself. There you go. Get deep.
Plays it down low. Gets it himself. Jams it free. Van Riemsdyk up the wall.
Deep.
Back down low.
Shoot.
Find him in the slot.
Nice shot. Come on, get the rebound.
Couturier. And that one rejected. And it's Eric Stahl to the puck by that line. They make magic.
They do, and JVR just
Nice, Joel.
so much there. Farabee steals one here, but a lot of it's running through JVR.
Ooh.
The rebound in front. Never got to Farabee. And now the Sabres move back.
Back center. There you go. Nice play, Proby. Smooth up.
Pass and finds Lindblom. He'll just send one in. Sabres move to center here. 9 minutes into this third stanza. There's Montour. Making it deep. Voracek gets there. It's checked from behind.
Good play, Jake. Yeah. No penalty, please. Nice, got around him. Skate up. Push on that. Yeah. Yeah, float it out.
Disrupts into the puck back to the point. This way to Montour. Montour flipped going, blocked out high again. To the corner.
On 10, but oh, boys. Already playing the Phillies theme for some reason. I don't like this chance for Buffalo. Nice block. Oh, forget there.
Yeah, some really timely blocks, but way too much time spent in their own zone here. They want to get this puck out and allow Kovrov to get off the ice. It's a third extended shift that he's had on most of the.
Come on, help him out, boys. There's Bentley and Buffalo. And Buffalo took a penalty in the offensive zone. I'll take that.
Mass Mutual, proud partner of the NHL.
What is all the noise going on upstairs? You're convinced NBC Sports Philly is mostly interns. I'm just like the Phillies theme just randomly started playing for a couple of seconds. I'm just like, what the hell is happening? Like, who pressed the audio cue for that? I know they're probably short-staffed just because of COVID and everything, but God, geez. Oh yeah, Philly's first game is tomorrow too. First spring training game. It's not. I don't think it's on TV though. I think they're playing like on the road technically, because Phillies they never telecast their road games on spring training. I wonder how that's going to work out too with the broadcast. Is the broadcast going to be in Clearwater? Are they going to be like separated in the broadcast booth, or are they going to be like in Philadelphia? I would expect they're going to be in Clearwater. They're probably just going to do some social distancing in the broadcast booth. Yeah, they do mess up a lot on the broadcast. Yeah, there's been like a lot of graphical issues. Well, let's get a goal here.
sit too well with Kruger.
No, it's never a good thing. Down 3 goals, but Skinner out there trying to make something happen.
He got the hook.
Doing really well at the end of, I think it was out there a minute and 58 seconds.
Put him in the face-off.
Managing to win that puck.
There you go. Starting the second unit out there.
Gustafson and Gostisbehere out of the blue line. Voracek.
There you go.
Get it back to Gostisbehere for the shot. That one found glass behind.
I do like Patrick being in front of the net.
And here's Giroux. Giroux takes a look. Waits. Sauces it back to Gustafson to Gostisbehere. In the middle.
Ah, could get the redirection. Keep that. Keep that. Damn.
Up and out by Buffalo. Flyers go back to retrieve. Slingshot pass back to Giroux. Now Voracek in. With an upgame now on his feet. Bryson cut off that pass. Montour took a look. And now we'll move it out through center ice. Gustafson will have to hustle it in. I mean, Lazarski.
Ooh, he's standing right in front of the net. Come on, bring it up. Come on, G. JBR.
Check in, outnumber the opposition here after the puck. And the power play, the puck will roll all the way back out. Here's Provorov. Giroux plays it up the one-touch
Ooh.
shot in the save made.
Gonna get a penalty there on Ristolainen for cross-checking? Come on, man. I hear my cat's upstairs just making a bunch of noise because it's almost their time to eat. What are you doing up there? This power play, jeez. Watch the wrap around.
Getting himself some space, then plays it back out. And they choose to try to waste what's left in this power play for the Sabres, which is an interesting decision given the score of the game.
Yeah, Montour did not look like he was willing to throw that puck out into the slot area. Well, short-handed, the defenseman.
On Joel. 7 minutes in the game, jeez. Nice play, Sanheim. Yeah, we are almost out shooting them by double. We have 12 shots. We have 12 shots this period. They have 6.
Sabres on him. Lawton helps out. And Lindblom will spit it back up the wall. Cross ice it comes to Provorov. Provorov, good pass. It was then turned his way, but he couldn't get to that. And Miller will move it to Reinhart, looking for Hall. Worked away by Obey-Cubel. And Robert Haig will circle back with it. 6.5 minutes in the third. Flyers up 3. Cubel could not hang on to that pass.
Yeah, next commercial break they go to. I'm going to go upstairs to just check on the cats real quickly. Nice save, Moose. Let's get up. I mean, if we even get to another commercial break at the rate this pace is going. Offside. Going to commercial. Okay, boys, I'll be right back real couple seconds. Oh boy. My cats are weird. What the hell's wrong with the audio now? Boy. There we go. Wait, what the hell? There we go. For some reason, TV audio wasn't working. Yeah, my cat's weird, man. It's always like around this time. Like my one cat, he'll just lay on one of the chairs in the kitchen, but the other one, he's literally just walking around everywhere making a bunch of noise.
3-0 Flyers here. Get your first glimpse of the 2021 Philadelphia Phillies with their grapefruit league debut against the Orioles Monday at 1 over on NBC Sports Philadelphia Plus. Tom McCarthy and the boys as they begin their season run. Bring us in the air. Can't wait to watch that. The Flyers and Sabres here looking to finish this one off for the Flyers as we run through that.
Yeah. I just saw a freaking tweet on Twitter saying Skinner at $9 million per year. Yikes. And he's getting paid for 6 more years at $9 million. Yeah, that contract is terrible for Buffalo. Like Skinner had a couple of 30-goal seasons. He's not a $9 million per year player. He's nowhere. He should be making nowhere near that money. Because if you walk on the computer, I am going to kill you. Yeah, if you hear any of that noise, it's my cat rubbing on the computer. Hey, buddy. Yeah, he's just currently behind my computer rubbing on. Do not bite the wire, goofball. I know you're hungry, but it's not time to eat. What you doing, buddy? I would turn around my laptop just to show my cat, but I want to run the risk of accidentally showing the game on the television because copyright reasons. Just don't want to take any risk possible. Come on, Coots, let's move up. Put on net. Javier on the right side. Throw it on net. Joel, get there. Point. I don't know why you didn't take the shot there, Provy. Completely missed. Right behind you, Ghost.
It's always a good thing when you're wondering what a gift. So traffic is out front, and the Flyers have done a much better job in that regard. JVR with another smart play, chipping the puck in, and he was the guy that threw it to the net with Barabee looking for the rebound just moments ago.
Come on, Haig. That's a nice thing. Oh boy.
Well, stay up to date on all things Flyers by signing up for the Flyer Wire email newsletter. Register today at philadelphiaflyers.com/flyer.
Definitely is an exciting time of the year. In the midst of Flyers and Sixers season, as now we're getting baseball back tomorrow. Definitely gonna be a fun time, sports-wise. Definitely getting into that baseball mood because the weather is starting to get a lot nicer now. Well, it's getting better. And I wouldn't say nicer. I just need that good old 60 to 70 degree weather to come back. Good for jeans and hoodies, shorts. I'll stretch it to 80 degree weather sometimes. Because I know last year for the Philly season, me and my cousin were supposed to do a shared type of thing with season tickets, and me and him would split some of the game, split most of the games. But everything with COVID last year, we weren't able to do that, sadly. Because I've still never been to an opening day before in my life, and that's the one thing I really want to go to. Because I've been to many Flyers opening nights. I've been to a Sixers opening night. I've never been to a football game in general, so that's out of the question because of how expensive those tickets are. And I've been to so many Phillies games in my life. Never been to an opening day. And 2.5 minutes left. Whew. I wonder if Buffalo's even going to pull the goaltender. It's a nice thing. Yeah, I can expect them to pull him now if they're going to get an offensive zone draw.
Well, let's take a look at our Chevrolet player of the game. Shane Gostisbehere, goal scoring stick is back, defending well, playing some big time minutes with Provorov, and doing a nice job of jumping up and navigating his way through the.
Yeah, we're going to be doing the same thing after, as usual, boys, with the post-game stream. So once this game's over, take a couple of seconds, switch over to a post-game stream.
14 shots in his first 9 games. He has 12 shots in his last 2 games. Shots on goal. Getting a lot directed towards.
I'm surprised Buffalo didn't pull Hutton. Are you just not going to take the risk, I guess? No icing there.
Yeah, and one thing he's excelled at throughout his career is his ability to get away from defenders and find that shooting lane because of his quickness with the puck. And it's great to see that.
The Flyers got a little offensive zone draw for themselves.
Very good in this game, and it's really looked like he's ready to burst back onto the scene in the goal scoring department.
There will be those who will say, Flyers getting a couple of wins here, but the Rangers didn't have Panarin, the Sabres don't have Eichel, but the Flyers are
Hey, take the points when you get them, man.
6 players. They didn't have Sean Couturier for most of the first part of the season, so that's just the way it is. This season,
Flyers have 39 shots today. We try to get 4. Oh god, please.
100%. You'd rather hear that when you're winning games than losing. So get on the Flyers
Get there, Oscar.
here this afternoon and
There you go.
finish this
It's
one.
no icing. Down to the final minute.
1:15 remaining in this third period. Again, 3 o'clock face up, 2 o'clock. Flyers pregame line tomorrow for the second half of this back-to-back. Drops it up here, a shot goes high and wide. It's not able to hit the net there, it was Lazard.
That's an icing for Buffalo. Well, me for the Flyers.
As we take into the final minute of this hockey game.
Yep, an important face-off coming. Scott Lawton trying to catch his breath here. Sabres, a few too many A-quality chances here in the third period for my liking. Anytime you're playing a team in consecutive days, you want to really bury them in the third.
Don't win the face-off.
Giving the Sabres some life here.
Flyers will win another draw. And they have won over 60% of them in this game. Gustafsson pops it out through the neutral zone. Sabres have it back. Stahl. Not as far as the Philadelphia line. Now a little further as Taylor Hall will get around behind the net. Notice Taylor Hall much here in this third period. It's leaned on there.
Penalty on the Flyers.
So Robert Hayes
Oh,
visit the penalty box.
I guess you didn't.
4.1 seconds remaining.
Well, I guess you didn't take a penalty for majority of the period. You take one in the final 30 seconds. Hopefully, this does not ruin you know what. Even though this is a win for the Flyers, I just want it to be you know what. I don't want to bring it up yet because I don't want to jinx it. Well, I want to say it actually. You know what I mean?
Sabres will get a late power play here.
Yeah, a very important kill goal. You look at the score right there. You want to dive in and blocking shots here, and the Flyers.
Yeah.
themselves in a difficult spot.
Get it out. There you go.
Soft win by the captain gets the puck all the way down the ice.
He's won 13 of 18 draws in this game as Claude Giroux. That one forces the Sabres to go the full length of the ice here in the final 21 seconds. And they're a bit to get one. There's all in. That's back.
Push on it. Push. I don't like that.
They got it to Reinhart down low. Across they go.
How they missed the net.
Connect was Hall. Now Dahlin
6 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2. Nice save, Moose. Missed the net. 2-1, and Brian Elliott has a shutout. Oh, thank God. 2 times in a row for Elliott, he shut out the Sabres. Both of his shutouts this year against the Sabres. Ugh. Good game for the Flyers. Good game for Moose, too.
Great job by Brian Elliott.
Good game, boys. So, now what we're going to do is always, everyone, we are going to go to the post-game stream. I will be back in a couple of seconds.